puts, and calls. Explained. Puts and calls. Explained. In this video, ladies and gentlemen, what are put and call option contracts? Well, we have some hints. There are contracts. There are option contracts. There are call option contracts and put option contracts. But what the bleep is that? Let's go forward and see if we can figure it out. What are option contracts? Get ready for some gobbledygook of sentences here. An option contract is a legal agreement between two parties or people to possibly buy, sell an asset during a given time frame for a preset price if certain conditions are met. The buyer of the option contract pays the seller a premium. Then the seller of the option contract has the legal obligation to fulfill the transaction if the buyer chooses or some other predetermined circumstances are met. Is that really confusing? Let's see if we can figure some things out or if we're going to keep it confusing. Two types of option contracts. There's a put option contract and a call option contract. What is a put option contract? A put option contract gives the buyer of the put option contract the right to sell an asset for a predetermined price in a pre-selected amount of time if certain conditions occur. The put option seller has the legal obligation to purchase the asset under the terms and time of the contract. What would be an example of this? Let's say you owned 100 shares of ABC stock that you bought at $5 per share. Right now, May 2022, the market's been going down. You're concerned that your stock might go down. So you decide to buy an insurance policy for your 100 shares of stock. You buy a put option contract. You buy a put option contract, which gives you the right to sell your asset for a predetermined price, which in this case, you bought the stock at $5. So now, when you bought your put option contract, you chose your predetermined price to be $4. $4. And your pre-selected time frame you chose was 30 days. The certain conditions that might occur is if your stock goes below $4 and closes below $4 at the end of 30 days, the person that sold you the put option contract has the legal obligation to purchase your 100 shares of ABC stock at $4, regardless as if the stock is trading at $2. That is what a put option was originally designed for. Now there's some other things you can do with it, but we're going to keep it simple. That is what technically what a put option is. How about a call option contract? What is a call option contract? It is it's very similar, and it just has a little minor tweak to it. So a call option contract gives the buyer of the contract the right to buy an asset, right? The put option gave you the right to sell an asset. The call option gives you the right to buy an asset for a predetermined price. Heard that before, haven't you? In a pre-selected amount of time. You heard that before, haven't you? If certain conditions occur. Hey, you heard that too. The call option seller has the legal obligation to sell the asset under the terms and time of the contract. Wow, you heard that before. A call option contract and a put option contract are really, really similar. They're each a legal contract that has a buyer and a seller. The buyer has the right to do something. The seller has the obligation to do something. In order for the buyer to obligate the seller, the buyer pays money to the seller. When the seller takes that money, they are on the legal obligation side. And it's if certain things occur, and everything that is going to be done in this transaction is all predetermined. The price is predetermined. How long we're going to be in this contract for is predetermined. What asset it's on is predetermined. And all the different conditions are all predetermined. So what would be an example of using a call option contract? Why might someone do this? This might be a little more confusing possibly to understand than the idea of insuring your position. But let's say that you thought XYZ company, which is currently trading at $3. Let's say you think that it's going to go up, but you're not 100% sure because the market has been really volatile. But you think it's currently trading at 3. You think if it can get above 450 in a certain time frame, that you think the potential of it really running high is there, but it's got to get above 450. So you might purchase a call option contract that gives you the right to, let's say, buy XYZ stock at $4.50 if it goes above $4.50. So if it goes to $5, $6, $7, you still get to buy it at $4.50. If it does not go above $4.50, you have lost the premium that you paid to the option seller. But you did that because you didn't want to fully commit to buying all these shares of stock, right? You wanted to be in the position to buy it, and you were willing to pay a little bit of money in case you were right. And then if you saw that you're right, then you're going to pay the rest of the money. That's basically it. Is there more things that you could do with call options? Absolutely. Do most people use call options that way? Not really. Speaking of using these options, let's talk about using these options. There is a theory trap. And this theory trap has to do with the options markets are full of jargon and technical stuff. Now, I personally went several years of learning all these terms and technical stuffs, but I wasn't gaining anything more than unimplemented theoretical knowledge. So keep the theory simple. Keep it simple, learn some theory, and then start taking some action, some simple action. So in this case, keep it really simple about understanding what these are. So what's some action you can take? Some action you can take is to sell put options for income. On my YouTube channel, you will see this video, sell put options for income. Watch this video. It's about 20 minutes long. After you watch this video, you will have a good idea of how to sell put options. And then start selling some. Start selling some in real life, or open yourself up a virtual trading, paper trading account and sell some without risking real money until you have a better idea of what you're doing. Regardless, keep the theoretical part simple. Learn a little bit, take some action. Learn a little bit more, take some action. And if you want to learn some stuff and take some action, I got something really nice for you, my friends. As a way of saying thanks for watching this, I got a free copy of 3 underused tactics to transform your financial results. There's 3 of them. They each have varying degrees of difficulty to implement. And they each, and definitely when combined together, absolutely can transform your life if you allow the transformation to occur. That is on you, my friends. The information definitely works. I use these 3 tactics myself. That's how I know they're underused, because I've been alive for 45 years. I'm walking on earth for 45 years, and I don't see many people using these tactics. I'm implementing these tactics myself, and I have to tell you, the rewards are phenomenal. They're phenomenal. You want phenomenal results? Get this and start implementing it. And start taking some action on your put options. You guys have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you some other time.